Hey guys, and welcome to the 6 Baby Pokemon Challenge on Pokemon Crystal. This is episode 15, I believe. I am. Oh no, that's fine. I was looking at my audio levels and I'm like, why is the desktop one so loud and I'm so quiet? For some reason, they're round the wrong way. Is that right? Ah, who cares? Right. So I've just spent the last hour and a half grinding, speed grinding, I'll add, and yeah, this has been an ordeal getting ready for this. Today we are probably gonna beat the Elite Four and Lance. I've said that like Jynx and Magmar, they were both perfectly fine and they should be able to deal with what they need to deal with, no problem. But if something kind of goes wrong and I can't call on either of them, we're in a bit of trouble. So I had to, level up everyone else, and it didn't fully go exactly to plan. But we'll have a look at everyone. Alright, and a few of you will probably be saying, you've overdid it a little bit, have you not? And really, no. We'll start with Pikachu, who's went up, I don't even know what they all started at, but Pikachu's gone up a good 15 levels or something, and that's getting Pikachu to the point where it can take things out now. Pikachu is now somewhat useful, because it can do stuff. Really, Pikachu is so weak, it's such a shame. It did learn Thunder, which is both a gift and a curse. Like, yeah, it's an incredibly strong move, and can pretty much annihilate anything that's got a super effective on it, but it's got a very good chance of missing, which is irritating and happens often. I'm probably best just using the Thunder Punch with Pikachu, and that's its stats other than speed and kind of attack. A bit mince. Gets beaten by a single Psychic. Well, about 2 Psychics from anything on Will is enough for Pikachu. Jynx, not really too much needed done with Jynx. Jynx is just an absolute beast, if we're being honest. Learn anything new? I don't think she has. The thing is with Jynx, takes out the fighting types, takes out the ghost type, and takes out the dragon types. Jynx is very, very useful. So Jynx done well there. Magmar level 60. The reason Magmar's level 60 is because I needed Magmar to level up Jigglypuff, which I'll explain in a little bit. Magmar is pretty much just the absolute powerhouse of the team. It learned Fire Blast, again a bit of a gift and a curse, but you know what, we'll take Fire Blast. If it's kind of like a, win or lose sort of situation, Fire Blast might come in handy. So yeah, as always, Magmar's freaking beast. I love Magmar. We have Clefairy, not really too much on Clefairy. You know what, Clefairy's just not very useful, right? It's got Fire Punch, but I've got a better Fire type that's stronger. And it's got Ice Punch, but I've got a better Ice type that's stronger. So, you know what, training up Clefairy wasn't a lot of fun. It couldn't really take out too much. Jigglypuff, near enough useless. Seriously, I've leveled this up from like, what, 32? And yeah, I had to put Jigglypuff out front and keep swapping with Magmar until it got to a level that I was kind of happy with. Other than the health, Jigglypuff is still useless. One Psychic near enough takes Jigglypuff out. It's insane. I've taught Jigglypuff Thunder Punch because I thought, you know what, see if I can just keep on beating a couple of Zatus every now and then, like, it'll gain levels. Those stats are absolutely diabolical, especially the defense and speed, because it means that Jigglypuff usually goes last every single time, and because the defense is so low, a decent move like Psychic is going to take it out every single time. Forget about having 169 health. Just not useful whatsoever. And Togetic's just Togetic, he's doing okay, but really, again, and that's the crux of this team, like, that's kind of how it's developed, that I've got 3 people that are doing everything, and to be quite honest, Pikachu isn't really doing anything at all, really. It's not doing anything that Magmar couldn't do, because Magmar's got Thunder Punch. So, to be honest, it's really a Jynx and Magmar sort of time. I did go out and spend a bit of my money. I've still got 15 revives and about 6 full restores. I'm hoping not to need to use any of them, but I probably will have to use a couple of things. Otherwise, I just don't think... Are you freaking kidding me, boy? Go away. I hit the speed button by accident. So, I think we're good enough to beat this. In my last just kind of pre-attempt, I didn't use any items, and I got down to Lance's last 2 Pokemon, and this is without even having Jynx at all, because Jynx got beat against Agatha. It is Agatha, isn't it? Stupid dark-type woman. I can't remember. Okay, so I did do all the voices and all, well, not the voice, but I did go for everyone's text last time, but we will do it again this time because this is proper. This is us going to beat the Pokemon League. Definitely. If I don't, I'm going to be upset. So, welcome to the Pokemon League, stars. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Will. I have trained all around the world, making my psychic Pokemon powerful. And at last, I've been accepted into the Elite Four. I can only keep getting better. Losing is not an option. So, this will probably be a shorter episode today, only because after we beat the Pokemon League, that's going to be the end of the video, because reasons. Really, I want to start off the new region by, you know, like making its own video. So here we go. We should be able to take down most of everything with one hit. So we're going to go Pikachu, and we're going to go that Thunder Punch. I'm going to get a little bit of a drink. Ooh. Fizzy juice all the time. Ugh, what is that? Ugh. The hell? Some weird liquids on the outside of my juice. It's not condensation, or it's not like the drink itself. I don't know what the hell that is. Ugh. If I wasn't making a video, I'd have to go wash my hands right now. This is terrible. Hang on, where's that bit of tissue that I had? It's not real, it's baby wipes. Oh no! Everything's going wrong. It's terrible. I have a spoon for my breakfast sitting on top of the baby wipes. Why did I leave that there? That's a great place to leave stuff. I'm going to wipe the bottle as well. No, dog. No, you can't make a cameo. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. We're playing this game. Jynx, and we have just the ticket for Jynx. When I was doing the grinding, I was using Clefairy and using Fire Punch, but you know what? Clefairy wasn't reliable enough to beat Jynx. Sometimes Clefairy would win, sometimes Clefairy would lose. So, when we're actually going to try and beat this proper, I'm not taking chances with stuff like Clefairy. I'll keep Clefairy around, but unless, like, there's no other option, or it's like a no-lose situation, then yes, I will use Clefairy. So we are going to stick with Pikachu, even though I don't fully trust Pikachu against Slowbro, but try and keep Magmar and Jynx as healthy as possible, because those are the only things that's going to win us this stupid league. I could have used Thunder, but Thunder will not take it out in one hit. Seriously, Thunder would not have taken that out in one hit. I don't know why. You'd actually think it would, wouldn't you? Oh well. Well, that takes care of Slowbro. How nice is it seeing Pikachu doing something useful? Pikachu's level 52. And I still don't really trust him. Can't wait to get Kanto and get some evolutionary stones. Because that means that we'll have a Wigglytuff, we'll have a Clefable, and we'll have a Raichu, and they'll be a little bit more useful for me. I need to find the damn Moonstones, so that'll be fun. And I decided to go to Victory Road and try and do a bit of grinding, but everything's a rock type near enough, so very difficult to grind. And yes, we'll go back to Pikachu once again. And this will take a couple of Thunder Punches, if memory serves me correct. It should do. It was only a couple of minutes before I started this video that I gave it my last attempt, and we got really far, and that's without using any items, so... Yeah, one hit. Alright, Pikachu. That takes care of Will. I can't believe it. Even though I was defeated, I won't change my course. I will continue battling until I stand above all trainers. Now, Stars, move on and experience the true ferocity of the Elite Four. Yeah, I thought once you beat people, you actually got to keep the money. But that's not the case. You actually have to win the Pokemon League to get any of the money that you've won off of people, which is kind of annoying, but at the same time, yeah, okay, I get it. Basically, those trees, it's kind of like the cut tree, but bigger. Fwahahahaha. I am Koga of the Elite Four. I live in shadows, a ninja. My intricate style will confound and destroy you. Confusion, sleep, poison. Prepare to be the victim of my sinister technique. Fwahahahaha. Pokemon is not merely about brute force. You shall see soon enough. Yeah, okay, man. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use brute force to beat you. Oh, there's my phone going. I should probably mute that. Nope. Ariados. Spoke a little bit about Ariados in the last video. Crazily enough, it's only been about 12 hours since I actually recorded the last video. Done a shift at work. Came home, did a bit of grinding, and here we are. So, Magmar pretty much destroys this guy on its own. And I kinda wish I did hold... I mean, I like having Fire Blast, it's a good move. I do kinda wish that I kept Fire Punch, because if I'm being honest... Flamethrower doesn't have a hell of a lot of PP, and when you don't really get to... I mean, I do have some Ethers, I suppose, so I might have to use those. Who's next? Muck. The only thing that I don't really let Magmar do is, oh, come here. I just want to make sure everything goes down in one hit. And, yeah, like, when I was just running through this, obviously I wasn't using any items, and, if I did, I'd probably been able to beat this quite a little while ago, but, I mean, I suppose I did over-level a lot of people a little bit, especially Magmar up at 60, but to be quite honest, we kind of want this to be done. Like, I don't want to have to do it again after this. I just want this good one successful attempt that's been recorded. I'll need to use an Ether for Magmar, I think. Just on Flamethrower. 61 for Magmar now. Well, if we have to do it again, we'll be even better equipped than before. Yeah, we're gonna give Pikachu a run at this one. Why not? What's the harm? Oh, there's the dog. Look. Look, if you want to be in a video, you tell me, and I'll make a video with you one day. Tried to do a video with the dog before, but she's just like, no, I don't want to stay in focus and stay in the lens of the camera. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go over here now. Oh, bloody dog. I like my dog, but she's annoying. There we go. That full restore was a bit of a pain, but we be fine. 53 for Pikachu. It's a ridiculous level for a Pikachu. Well, there's an even higher one that we're going to be fighting later on. Ah, you have proven your worth. I subjected you to everything I could muster, but my efforts failed. I must hone my skills. Go on to the next room and put your abilities to the test. Okay. And this is pretty much where Jynx wipes the floor with everything. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. I always train to the extreme because I believe in our potential. That is how we become strong. Can you withstand our power? I see no fear in you. You look determined. Perfect for battle. Ready, Stars? You will bow down to our overwhelming power. Hoo-ha! Hasn't someone in Gears of War said that quite often? Like, hoorah! Yeah, who knows. Alright, so this is pretty much where Jynx wipes the floor with everything. We've come a long way since the last episode. The fact that 1200 XP is not really too much for Jynx. Oh, hey, Man City beat Cardiff 5-0. Good stuff. Oh, you're faster, are you? It's alright, I got a couple of super potions that I might as well use. I'm not happy that you got that hit in Jynx. 55 for Jynx now. Nope. I don't know why I'm even bothering using Confusion, because Psychics... It's got tons of PP. It's got enough anyway. There's probably better moves I could be using against Onyx. Oh god. Right, there's someone at the door now, so I'm going to have to stop the recording. Excellent. Alright, we're back with the most unprofessional playthrough of Pokemon Crystal ever. Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Elite Four! Oh, I hope I remember to cut all that out. That was about 5 or 6 minutes of dead air. Yeah, I should do. Why don't I put it into the video editor? I should be able to notice this big part that's got no audio. Alright, Hitmonlee, what's going on? I'm thrown right off course now. Interesting. Hitmonlee's a lot slower than Hitmonchan. I was just, when I got the option to choose either one, actually I'll tell you in a wee second after this. Why? How could we lose? Having lost, I have no right to say anything. Go face your next challenge. Fair enough. Yeah, like when you get the choice between Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, I always chose Hitmonchan because I had a friend called Lee. We both used to play the Pokemon games. And he would always pick Hitmonlee because he had his name in it. That was basically it, so I would choose Hitmonchan just so we both had something different and we could like trade each other them so we can help fill our Pokedex. Anyway, it's not Agatha, it's bloody Karen. That's Pokemon Gen 1. Oh god. Okay. I am Karen of the Elite Four. Your stars? How amusing. I love Dark-type Pokemon. I find their wild, tough image to be so appealing, and they're so strong. Think you can take them? Just try to entertain me. Let's go. Jynx is still out in the front, isn't she? I don't know how I feel about that. Thing is, with Umbreon, I don't think I've got anything that's going to be useful. What is it that's strong against it? Is it Ghost type? Or am I completely making that up? Either way. 2 of these should be able to beat it. Yeah. Oh god, please. I Can't be dealing with sand attack. Elite 4 and you know sand attack. There's Pidgeys on Route 1 that know that. Houndoom! What do I use against Houndoom? Do we stick with Jinx? No, because it knows Crunch. Go Magmar. Let's just overpower it. I don't have time for messing about with these things. A couple of Thunder Punches do it. Yeah, should do. That does a lot of damage. Yeah! I was hoping... I was like, oh no, it's gonna have like just a grain of sand for health left, isn't it? Gengar. Now, is Jinx accuracy still low? I don't know if by swapping out it helps that kind of stuff. Longest cry ever. Yeah, well, we got it anyway. Okay, on. There we are. Don't know what happened to my screen there. That's fine. Murkrow! Usually I would, but I can't be bothered. Let's just beat this thing. Hit it with one of the old Ice Punches. What have I used Ice Punch on before? Because I'd lost 2 already. What did I use Ice Punch on? I can't remember. Oh well. Vileplume next. Is Vileplume a Dark type? I wouldn't have even thought of that. Like, until fighting Karen, but I would never have even thought that Vileplume would be a Dark type. Yeah, it goes down with 1 flamethrower, so... who's bothered? Hey, see you, Vile. Sweet! Well, aren't you good? I like that in a trainer. Yeah, I think I mentioned that before. I was dumb of a quote that is. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon, that is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with their favourites. I like your style, you understand what's important. Go on, the champion is waiting. Yeah, I think I've said before that these definitely will not be my favourites. Well, well, well. I've not even had to use any full restores or revives, so... It's certainly doing fantastically well, and I can't remember if you have to fight your rival after this. Bloody hope not. Yeah. 5 trainers is enough. I don't think you do. Hope I'm right. I've been waiting for you, Stars. I knew that you, with your skills, would eventually reach me here. There's no need for words now. We will battle to determine who is the stronger of the two of us. As the most powerful trainer, and as the Pokemon League champion, I, Lance, the Dragon Master, accept your challenge. Now, we actually got this far in the last episode, and that's before everyone got really souped up. Yeah, used to be a kind of fearful... I don't know what my word was. It wouldn't come out. I can't think of it. Either way, it gets beat by 1 Thunder Punch because Magmar's stupidly overleveled. Aerodactyl. Nope. Magmar becomes a bit redundant after this, so may as well. I don't think this beats it in 1 hit. Might do. Oh yeah. Because while I was grinding, I didn't actually manage to beat him because Jinx was already beaten. So these Dragonites posed a huge threat. And this is the first time I'm going to see how powerful Ice Punch can be. Look at that. How you got that to evolve is beyond me. It is 50, isn't it? Dragonair evolves into Dragonite. I've never usually had the patience to even bother. Oh yes, that's amazing. I don't know. It just... Because you don't get Dratini until really late on in the game. I think we will change, actually. So I was always like... Do I really want to waste my time getting this to level 50? It just takes so long. See, that's the problem with Charizard, is that he's now weak to electric attacks. Gen 2. Because, in Gen 1 I don't think he has, but I don't think in Gen 1 he could land Fly, so... Some good, some bad. Another Dragonite. Feeling very confident. I've not even really broke a sweat. I had to use a couple of super potions, granted, but really, it's not been that difficult at all. I've only had to use 3 Pokemon. Because Clefairy, Togetic and Jigglypuff are not very good, to say the least. Mind you, Clefairy did take down a Dragonite when I was when I was grinding them up. A well-placed Ice Punch from Clefairy. There you go! Done, done, and done. It's over. But it's an odd feeling. I'm not angry that I lost. In fact, I feel happy. Happy that I witnessed the rise of a great new champion. Sweet. Phew. You have become truly powerful, Stars. Your Pokemon have responded to your strong and upstanding nature. As a trainer, you will continue to grow strong with your Pokemon. Oh no, it's all over. Professor Oak, if you weren't so slow. Ah, Stars. It's been a long while. You certainly look more impressive. Your conquest of the League is just fantastic. Your dedication, trust, and love for your Pokemon made this happen. Your Pokemon were outstanding too, because they believed in you as a trainer. They persevered, I imagine that was. Well, congratulations, Stars. Let's interview the brand new champion. Well, let's not. This is getting to be a bit too noisy. Stars, could you come with me? Oh wait, we haven't done that interview. What are you doing? Oh, this room. How cool the tiles are. It's been a long time since I last came here. This is where we honour the League champions for all eternity. Their courageous Pokemon are also inducted. Here today we witness the rise of a new League champion. A trainer who feels compassion for and trust toward all Pokemon. Not all Pokemon. Coughing's a bit annoying. Self-destruct. A trainer who succeeded through perseverance and determination. The new League champion, who has all the makings of greatness. Stars, allow me to register you and your partners as champions. Always hated all this because you couldn't like skip it all. And it just took ages when trying to grind. Magmar! Jinx! Wait to see all the others that never really made an appearance. Pikachu! Clefairy! Jigglypuff! Togetic! And me! Well, not quite me. Look at those 67 hours. Oh, Jesus. 171 Pokemon seen, 17 Pokemon owned. Professor Oak rating, good. I see you understand how to use Pokeballs. That's a bit condescending. And there we go. That was the end of the main part of the game. Oh yeah, you had to wait through all this as well when you were running through it for grinding. Anyway, I'm just going to let it run, and I'm just going to have a little bit of a chat, basically. So, that is the end of the first part, really. We've still got Kanto to go through. And I don't think it's really going to take too long. I can only remember it being, like, not so much like another half of the game, but more like a kind of a fourth quarter, if you will. Because you don't really have to go out of your way to deal with a load of rocket stuff or much grinding at all. It's just basically going from town to town and beating all the gym leaders. And I can imagine it will only take a few episodes at most. And then there might be a long time of grinding so we can take on Red. But I do believe that this team will be good enough one day to take on Red. I may end up having to do the Pokemon League quite a few times off screen to get a load of money and buy a lot of those like calciums and car bosses and whatever else. Just to give everyone that little bit of a boost they might end up needing. But I do think that if I've got all of my guys level 100, we should be able to beat Red. As that the only thing that really worries me is that Snorlax. That's the only really concerning part. We'll see. See, I'm interested. What would happen if you couldn't save your game? I know I can hit continue. I'll be back here! Which, by the way, would have been very helpful because I was gonna go get that XP share and I know where to get it. You have to give the red scale to Mr. Pokemon. But I couldn't fly from the Indigo Plateau. Really, it was laziness. It's like, I do not want to go through that stupid cave again all the way back. And I have to traverse all the way back again, so I just decided to use the switch out method to train up Jigglypuff. But that is it, we managed to beat the Elite Four and we're done with the main part of the game. Then it's just off to Kanto, right? Do I need to go and... Yes, we'll do this a little bit. Hello stars, I have something here for you. Could you swing by my lab? See you later. We'll do all this little stuff. Stars, there you are. I called because I have something for you. See, it's an SS ticket. You can catch Pokemon in Kanto. The ship departs from Olivine City, but you knew that already, Stars. I didn't, I completely forgot. After all, you've travelled all over with your Pokemon. Give my regards to Professor Oak in Kanto. I will do. And that is going to be the end of the episode. I know it's a little bit short today, but probably understand it. Pokemon League, a big thing, so I'll leave that to its own little episode. But I do want to say thank you very much for watching the episode, and thank you very much for watching the series so far. We've done 15 episodes of it now, and I'm actually pretty happy with it. I think I've really enjoyed playing through this, even though it's all these silly baby Pokemon. It's been a lot of fun. So thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I will catch you again soon.